Welcome back to another video. I'm not here because I've made it in life. I'm here because I'm making it. I truly believe that you don't find yourself in life, you actually have to build yourself, right? And today specifically, I want to speak about the man and person that I want to become, or I'm trying to become, and all the lessons that I am learning along that way. There is this battle within. Becoming better isn't just about chasing goals, it's also about facing patterns and also about looking at yourself and seeing the habits, right? Being successful, if you learn about being people that have become successful and you learn about how to make a difference in your life, in change in your life, you'll understand that there is something about changing, or not necessarily changing yourself, but building processes so you can follow to becoming a better person. Before you could do all of that, right, you need to take a long look in the mirror and see who you are, where you are right now. One thing I can say is that you cannot lie to the person in the mirror forever. Learning and trying to be self-aware is a very painful process, but it's essential, and it's probably the first line or the starting line of growth, is actually trying to be self-aware and seeing where you are going wrong in life. If you do not take a second to actually learn and see where you are, you're not going to know where your problems lie. It's a painful process, but it's something that we all have to go through if we want to change our lives for the better. Building the standard in your life, the man that you're trying to be, doesn't just happen overnight, right? Think about it this way, right? On this journey, there's no cutting corners. On this journey, there's no cutting corners in mindsets, in consistency, in life in general. If you want to do better, you're gonna have to go through that process. That process is a difficult process. We talk about being self-aware, we're talking about sitting down, and we talk about looking at yourself and at your life and where you're going wrong, right? Understanding that every choice you make every single day is a vote. It's either a yes, you go moving forward, or it's a no, you're taking a step backwards to the person that you want to become. It is crucial that we try and do better. You're not saying you're not going to fail, you're going to fail, right, at some point, but understanding that if you can turn around and be like, okay, yeah, I did fail, why did I fail, what's triggering me to fail, or just trying to be more self-aware and also trying to remember the person that you want to become, also trying to remember the goals that you have and what you're trying to achieve in this life, right, will go a long way. And understand that you have to forgive yourself, you have to forgive the person that you were. You know the mistakes going to happen, you're human, right? We all make mistakes, but what really makes a person great, and what really makes a person that I believe progress in life is, okay, fine, I made a mistake, let me forgive myself, let me first see what's the mistake, what happened, where did I fall short, and what could I learn from it, right? And you can move forward from there by forgiving yourself firstly, and then moving forward and taking steps and seeing what you've learned from there. I mean, you can't build a new person, or you can't build yourself into the person that you want to become, and you can't own the things that you want to own, or you can't if you're still hanging on to the person that you were before, or you're hating on your past self or the person that you were. You need to show some humility to yourself. You need to give yourself grace. Everyone's gonna have setbacks, but getting up, dusting yourself off, and having the courage to take that next step, no matter how frightening it looks, is that's the only way I believe that we're going to move forward, and we're going to do better, and we're going to grow. Don't resent your past self. Learn from your past self. Understand that that who you were and the mistakes that you've made, and it's not your end or your final destination. It's only your final destination if you choose to be your final destination, if you choose not to look forward and you choose not to pick yourself up and move forward. I know it's a painful process. It's a painful process for everyone to try and do better in their life, especially knowing that no one else can make that changes for you. No one else can. They can maybe give you a helping hand or two, but no one else is going to be able to change your life besides you. And and that's the painful process about trying to be self-aware and trying to build a new standard of your life. Because in the previous video we mentioned that there's almost that imposter syndrome where you feel like you're not good enough for the person that you want to become, and you're not good enough to go back to the person that you want to be, that you were, right? You have to push through that. There's no other choice. You have to push through that, and once you get to the other side, you'll understand that it was all worth it. It always gets harder before it gets better. The man I'm trying to be isn't perfect. No one's perfect, and there is some time that you have to give yourself grace. We all have to give ourselves grace and be patient and understand it. It might be a long process, but it's a process that will be better, and you have to be happy. You have to be grateful for life. You have to praise God, and you have to understand that at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. You have to give yourself some grace. You have to keep showing up, and I think that's the main thing. Like, keep showing up no matter if no one's clapping for you. You have to clap for yourself in that point. And thank you once again. I think that's the message that I want to get through, is that take some stock. If you want to change, if you want to do better, take some stock and then move forward and see where you're going wrong firstly. And that's the first point, and it's a painful process, and also forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the things you failed at. And if you're gonna hold on to all the past resentment, it's going to not lead you nowhere moving forward. Understanding that we're trying and we're moving forward, we're building, and that's the main thing in life. Like, that's the main thing. You can't just stick and stay at one place and not try and do better, for many reasons. For yourself, your family, your career, whatever it may be. You are capable of more. You are capable of greatness. You don't find yourself. Remember that you don't find yourself. You have to build yourself, and that aura is built under pressure. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, this is The Company. I'll see you in the next video.